Hello nerds, today is Thursday, January the 24th, and that means it is day 24 and game 24 of the meditation games. Today's game was created by Richard Pieterse? I don't know how to pronounce. So let's just call him Richard and move on to his blurb. For Haley, my relationship with cleaning is one of overwhelm. As I begin to tackle the mess, time stretches out, and 2 minutes quickly feel like 2 hours. It may only take 20 focused minutes to get it all ordered, but I struggle against a powerful sense of hopelessness and sabotage myself with distractions and distorted priorities. Lucy, if you're watching, that's my reason too. Verb, relax. I can't even imagine what type of game this is, so let's have a look. Let's begin. Okay, so we've got a doodle of a room that is a mess, and I suppose we're tidying things. Sorted out the curtains, cleaned a cat. Well, you can't clean a cat. Okay. Pillows. Come on. I think I see where he's going with this. I don't know where the trousers went. Do I have to do this in order, I wonder? Or is it just... Oh, okay, there seems to be an order. That's interesting. Or maybe not. Oh, that's actually sorted. Okay. Oh. Don't need to close the laptop, that's fine, mate. Looks tidy. Yay! Spot the difference. Right, I'm going to give that another go, because I'm curious about why I couldn't tidy away certain things. Like at first there was the difficulty of getting yourself motivated to start tidying. But once it got going, it went by really quickly. And I don't know if that was his intent, or if there was just a way of doing things. Oh, that's really bizarre. No, I know what it is. You can't tidy something that is, that needs something else to be tidied. So, is there anything left I can do that fits that? Yeah. So I can't get that, whatever that is, and the bag underneath it until I've got rid of that. There we go. I don't know what that last thing was. Like a cardboard tube or something. Fair enough. So that's that. It was a short and very simple game. I don't know what it was really trying to say. I thought at first when I couldn't click things and I couldn't put things away, I thought that might have been leaning on the whole point of how time seems to elongate when you're trying to... Something that should only take 2 minutes could take 20 minutes or whatever, and I thought that was playing with the whole resistance of just getting the job done. But then it turns out that wasn't the case at all. It was just a case of doing things in the right order. I don't know if that was a limitation of the game, because, like, say if you could put the duvet sheet over the bed before putting all the, I think it was clothes, I can't quite remember, off the bed, you'd have to click things that are under the bed sheet. So I don't know if it was a limitation of that, or if it was a reference to how he tidies things, like maybe he can't do something. Because I get this a little bit, to be fair. Like, if I haven't got somewhere to put something, I don't really know what to do with it, and my tidying efforts just end up me sort of running around trying to sort of find the path of least resistance. Like, what can I actually tidy and sort first? So usually what happens, as you can probably somewhat tell by the state behind me, is everything just kind of ends up on the floor and sort of gradually gets put back in place, and hopefully I'm able to tidy and sort things out to the point where everything slots in properly. But it's definitely the slowest way of doing it, but it feels the most long-term sensible way of doing it, because at least something's got a place then I buy new things or I move something and it ruins it all. But then he also entered the blurb with the word relax, so maybe it was just meant to be a nice relaxing game and not about the stress of tidying. Maybe tidying has meant to be relaxing, or maybe it's just a game so you don't stress out about tidying. I don't know. So Richard, the creator of today's game, has actually worked on a couple of games before. One of them's quite well known. It's Broforce. I have that on, like, I think I've got on PS4 and Xbox. I can't remember. It's just one of those weird games I just keep seeing. I'm like, oh yeah. I played it a few times. Pretty good game. And another one which I did not realise he was part of at all is called Genital Jousting. I saw it on PSN, I think, and just instantly dismissed it. I just thought, what? That's a nonsense. And I didn't bother with it. But someone told me that it's deceptively good. The story was what I was told was a Hatterful Boyfriend style thing. Like, it's nothing like Hatterful Boyfriend. But what I mean by that is Hatterful Boyfriend was a game that completely caught me out. I thought it was just one thing, utter trash. I thought it was just some lousy dating sim, but with pigeons. And someone forced me to play it. And it actually turned out to be a game with an incredibly interesting and mind-blowing sub-story and all these other weird things going on. And it really caught me out. I actually got a lot of enjoyment out of that game, and someone's told me that it's kind of like that. You sort of go in expecting something, and it just catches you out. He didn't go into details, but I'm very curious to try it out now. It looks as ridiculous as it sounds. It's just flaccid dicks running around hitting each other and trying to... Well, you know what? You don't need the details. Look it up if you're interested. I don't know if I say too much about it. I don't know if YouTube will just whinge. I don't know. YouTube's a bit sensitive. Have a look. Check it out. These days, he's working for a small indie pop punk group, as he describes it, called Team Laserbeam. He's only got 3 games on there from what I've seen, but they're cute, stylistic, very charming looking, and they're also name your own price. So if you want to try them out, presumably they don't cost too much to download and play. And if you're really happy with it, I don't doubt there's a way of throwing a bit more money their way. So yeah, feel free to check that out. So huge thank you to Richard for making today's game, and thank you to you for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care.